All right, we're here in Gates Mills. This is a new addition that we're doing. So this is a first floor master bathroom and bedroom. First floor continuing throughout. We got another full bathroom that we're adding in a remodel space. And then in the basement, we're adding another full bathroom and laundry room. So come on, let me show you. Check it out. We're just running the finished water lines. All the DWV and drain work is already complete. So we're gonna get these water lines done and put a test on the DWV system for the inspection. A couple of the things that we're gonna be using here and utilizing are these new OD brackets that they just came out with. So we're excited to use these. Then we're also utilizing the OD Moda boxes throughout. So this makes it super easy, not only to connect your hot and cold connection, but also on finish. You don't really have to install angle stops or anything like that. You could just go directly to your valve stops right here. Makes it obviously faster when we're roughing in because you just mount the box, then you have your hot and cold going down, but also on finish, all we have to do is just connect our supplies to these angle stops and turn the water on. And then you have a finish plate that goes on, which is nice, neat, and clean. It's a really nice look. And then what we do is after inspection, we'll install these stickers. So this will prevent the drywall dust and debris getting in there. So it's a nice clean surface on finish. We just peel the sticker off, make our connections, and then install our trim plate, which goes over and makes a nice clean look. So I'm really happy that we get to utilize these Moda boxes, and super happy we get to use these new sliding wall brackets from OD. Okay, we got a full bathroom right here that we're roughing in. Obviously utilizing the Moda boxes, the OD Moda boxes, and the OD wall sliding brackets. We got a tub shower right here. We got a future vent for the downstairs bathroom. And then our lab sink over here, water closet, going up to the existing venting system. And I'll show you the master bathroom over here. Toilet, cavity, toilet closet, whatever you want to call it. We got a hammer arrestor on this for the quick closing valve of the toilet on this OD Moda box right here. Shower valve, shower stall, and then we have an offset vanity right here with a makeup counter going right here. And then we'll go downstairs. I'll show you the full bathroom downstairs in the laundry room. So we got a lab sink, toilet, and then we have a shower. Is that a shower or a tub?
Corner shower.
Corner shower. Okay, cool. So this bathroom group is gonna be circuit vented. And then we have our future vent, which is gonna tie into this bathroom group right here, which goes upstairs and ties into the venting system. So we pre-ran that. And then since that's a corner shower, what Ian's doing is he's, you know, obviously everyone's excavating. He's got to dig a trap so that trap has, you know, that trap's deeper. So he's got to dig the trap hole right in line where the center of that corner shower is, which will be right here. Cool. And then you can see out here, we have our tie-in for our laundry room. And then we have our tie-in, and we have our T right here so we can put a pressure test or vacuum test on the system for inspection. Steve, you wanna go over this this brackets system that we can use right here? Obviously we're roughing in and installing the new shower valve, tub trim. We got our toilet flanges. We wanna utilize this. So one of our fleet of Mercedes Sprinters right here, this is the extended or 170-inch wheelbase extended Sprinter. So as you see through here, this is Steve. Steve's rocking this van. We got our interior lighting system right here. But this van, a little messy right now because we're in and out of a project. But we have our material on this side, and then we have all of our large commercial stuff as well. So we got our big Pro Press right here. We got all our Mega Press jaws, anything that we need to do inside of a commercial building or anything like that. Large Pro Press fittings, Pro Press XL. So here's one of the Pro Presses that we have here. And we got our smaller Pro Press. So really able to have a lot of tools and equipment in this van, considering how big it is. So it's like pretty much a supply house and then a shop with all of our tools and equipment on this side. So all the specialty jaws and everything like that for Pro Press, circular saws, anything that we need, even the core drill. So this is a really nice tool, you know, van to have on the on these job sites, because we know that we're going to have a lot of tools and equipment on it. We got our pipe rack right here, so we have our pipe racking system. So we have, you know, extra pipe, 4-inch, 3-inch PVC, copper, PEX lines, and then we also have our zip wall system above here for remodeling work and drywall and all that kind of stuff. We got a bunch of tools and specialty equipment in here, you know, large close cutting tubing cutters, and a bunch of different stuff like that. We got a full-on power inverter right here, so we could charge all our batteries, pack out shelves, everything like that. In this van. I'll show you Tim's van as well. This is a 170-inch wheelbase, not extended, it's just a 170-inch wheelbase. And you can see a lot of shelf room over here, a lot of material in here. Tim does a lot of our commercial work and service work as well. You can see over here, we got our core drill. There's just a lot of room in these vans, a lot of availability for anything and everything that we need. Keeping everything pretty much organized, all our 3/4 Pro Press fittings throughout. Everything's organized through this bin system, organization throughout, PVC fittings. You know, this is the GMC AT4X AEV edition. So this is what I drive fully loaded, because I'm pretty much in this thing all day long. I'm gonna go on the back side of that. We're here installing for the first time the new Odie sliding wall bracket. So here we got an application where we're roughing in the cold supply for a water closet toilet, and we're in between this lab drain and this vent for future bathroom downstairs. So you can see right here, we're kind of in a tough spot in order to get a bracket or anything like that because of these two drains. So I'm really excited to be able to utilize this new bracket system to make sure that we're coming out at a nice level and everything's nice and looking good on finish. As you can see, I drilled my hole on the back side of the stud, so when we bend supply, it's not going to interfere. It's not going to be too far out, and this is going to be too far out on finish. So I'm going to go like this right here. And we are going to send that like so. So that'll be our stub out for finish. I'm going to actually extend it a little bit farther over. And now what we're going to do is we're going to install our bracket, which goes right like so. Here, you got a Phillips head screw to set the clamp right here. I want this to go on the inside so that way everything is flush, as you can see, for drywall. Okay. So we installed our adapter right here. Pop that in like that, and then we're going to have our toilet flange at 8 inches off the floor to account for the crown, for the base molding. So we're going to install that right like so, right there, nice and flush in between. So that's one screw. See here, we'll slide this over to make sure it's right in line 7 inches from the center of the toilet flange, like it is right there. There you go. We also got the tab back here that we got to tighten up. See the tab back here? Tighten that up. Tighten this Phillips head up. Look at how solid that is. We got the Odie new bracket systems. Check out the packaging right here. This is something I could definitely see just sliding on the van shelf. You know, nice and neat, especially for the guys that keep their vans organized. We're going to start installing these all over. We got the touchdown clamps right here. And then we got the dual brackets for the smaller clamps right here, so you can just install this. Show you how fast it would take to mount a piece of 1.5-inch pipe with these brackets, all right? Zach, grab that piece of 1.5-inch. So here we go. Give me that piece of pipe. There you go, installed. All right, we got Tim, he's putting the test on our PVC right now. He's using our Churney caps, our test caps. to put our plumbing inspection on. So what we're doing is we're going to use a 2-inch cap over an existing 1.5-inch bell. That way we can glue our stub out piece on later so we know our finish distance and everything like that. Make sure it's real clean on finish. This is a dual purpose clamp, and I'll show you the tool applications that you can have it. So you can do sidewall clamping, right, like so. All right, put it on your pipe. It clicks together, as you can see. All right, and then you can do sidewall clamping throughout. Sidewall clamping like so. Install this like so right here, and be able to strap your piping in the middle of your hole going down through a hole as well. So that'll minimize knocking or expansion contraction, eliminate noise going through different studs and members throughout a home. So new Odie 1/2-inch CTS combo pipe clamp, something we're definitely gonna be stocking on the trucks.